4K there. Wow, 4K damage is crazy. There we go. Now we're seeing the AP. Yeah, here we go. 4 overpens. Wait. Okay, there we go. Deepwater torps, man. Like, look, they're not spotted yet. Only now they're getting spotted. Yo, what's up, bro? All right, now we'll do it. Aim low. Get the full pens. Like so. Yeah, there we go. Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Today we're doing another ship request, this time with the Fenyang, the Pan-Asian Akizuki here, AP focused. In the past, I think it's safe to say, have played this ship very wrong, trying to spam HE out of it. That is not this ship. Improved pen angles, AP is the way to go. So that's what we're going to try to accomplish today. The HE here has pretty low pen actually as well. It's like 17 millimeters of pen base. The torps are deep waters, which don't hit destroyers, but these do a lot of damage to everything else, and they have incredible detection range. That is the special sauce here with deep water torpedoes. There's almost no dodging them if you spot them only with your normal torp detect. Hydros help a lot against these, of course, but otherwise, these are some very, very good torpedoes. Decent detect here. Not the best maneuverability, but that carries over from Akizuki. We are used to that. As for the build that I'm going to be running today, it looks a little something like this. Don't worry, I'm only taking this for the rare possibility that we might shoot some HE, okay? There are times where even with improved pen angles, HE is going to be a better choice, and this allows us to actually pen destroyer armor. It's really important that we get over this 19 millimeter threshold. If destroyers angle into us, even with improved pen angles, the AP is not really going to do a whole lot. Or more than likely, if the DDs are cutting away from us, because this is such a strong gunboat, yeah, the AP is not going to do a whole lot into these very angled ships. So I do want to be able to shoot the HE. Don't worry though, we will mostly be spamming that armor piercing. As for the equipment, looks a little something like this. Pretty standard stuff. Very nice Pan-Asian smokes here. We do get a torpedo reload booster and actually a D-fire. So maybe we're okay against carriers. I guess we shall see. But I'm very excited to take a look at the Fenyang today as, like I said, played it wrong in the past. So a little bit of redemption today. Should be fun. Oh, and make sure you comment down below whatever you want to see next time. Totally forgot to say that. Whoops. Very nice matchmaker to start us off. A full tier 8 game. We would like to not see carriers for the spotting, of course. Submarines too. But we shall make it work here. Pushing up to the C cap, they have Akizuki and Bliss 44. Pretty powerful ships, certainly. So we don't want to necessarily take a fair fight. Let's play a little cautious here. I see a lot of DDs just kind of run through the cap here, try and go through to this gap. It's a great way to die very, very early. So we're going to play it a little safer. Notice there's also a Cleveland here. Anytime you're playing a destroyer, please make note of radars on the enemy team. And until you know where they are, maybe play a little bit safer. Here we go. Enemy destroyer is in the C cap here. This is really, really good news for us as we have some support. And here is the Akizuki. Great. So, improved pen angles. Oh, I'm on the HE. Whoops. Hold. AP. Here we go. And now he's angled. I instantly got it wrong. I'm going to try, I promise. Wait, no bounces. It's Des Moines pen angle, 60 to 68. Okay, there we go. That was a little worse damage. Wow, our battleship is full sending. All right. Interesting. I find that very interesting that we didn't get a lot of bounces there. Cleveland kiting away. Great news for us. Very, very good. And now we'll try to help on this DD again. I don't know how he got spotted. Oh, carrier spotting. Hey, that's why we don't want carriers. Plane spotting being minimap only would be a great help, wargaming. I don't think they'll ever do that though. It is in the World of Warships Legends game, by the way. The console version of World of Warships actually does have minimap only plane spotting. It is very, very, very good because situations like that don't happen. Solid start though with this armor piercing. There is an enemy in the B cap here. Interesting. We should go dark. Yeah, there we go. Wouldn't mind. Yeah. Finding you. You have a hydro, don't you? Oh, you have improved pen angles as well. I forgot about that. So Bliss 44, pretty scary DD, but it has a hydro that we want to push him back from, right? Nice. So we smoked up and he's still spotted. Why? Because our battleship over in C4 is the one spotting him. So we get a lot opportunity for a lot of free damage here, which is really, really, really valuable. Now, I don't want to let him just full push me for free. So we're just going to keep reversing, actually. Patience. Actually, wow, how did he get lit again? Oh, it's carrier spotting. Guys, how did he get lit? Crap. Wait, we dodge? Okay. This is one of the weaknesses of Akizuki and this entire line, especially Harugamo at tier 10, if you play the tech tree versions. They're very sluggish, so you gotta be very careful not to eat those torpedoes, which were quite obvious. We knew they were coming. So, AP doing okay. AP doing okay, I would say. Now, I want to get to the B cap here. I probably could have got for C, honestly. Probably should have just reversed in there and collected that, but that's okay. I'm interested in fighting these destroyers. I'm having a lot of fun doing that. We can hit a Prince Eugen, but do I want to use my torpedoes like that? Maybe I do. Potential for a Picardy. I'm going to use my torpedo reload booster as well. Send some there. So, we're in the cap. Is the Bliss 44 here? Because that's who we might get into a fight with. Flanders secondary. It's got to be a little careful about that. Looks like the Bliss isn't here. We'll get a little early warning thanks to the cap circle on the other side. Now, I will smoke up, and I will fire, because... Ooh, that is not the damage I was hoping for. I was hoping for a little more there. It's okay. And now, yeah, nothing is spotted. This is the problem, of course, with running smokes. Suddenly, nothing is spotted. Not running smokes, rather, but rather smoking up and trying to farm. But that's okay. We hit a torp. It's good. 10 seconds, we'll have the cap here. Wouldn't be surprised if Bliss is trying to hydro gimmick us. I would also really like to finish off this Akizuki, so I'm thinking it would be fun to push out here and take a fight with him if he is trying to get away. And they're pushing this side too, which is also why I want to come back. As always, it's a lot easier to do good damage when the enemy team is pushing. Do we get a DD spot here? We do. Interesting. So, we're in a good spot. If this guy pushes out. Although, it'd be good to finish off that guy. Yeah. Nice. Let's just shoot the Bismarck for now. Aha! They're in B. So, we know where the Bliss 44 is. That's great. 4K there. Wow, 4K damage is crazy. There we go. Now we're seeing the AP. I mean, maybe who needs IFHE? Interesting. Our team melted here a little bit. Unfortunate. Is what it is. So, torps are back up, as well as our booster. Which way is Bismarck gonna go? Which way is Picardy gonna go? Maybe like this. And then... Bismarck is gonna angle in, right? No, he's gonna go this way. Okay, that's unfortunate. Would have loved to land some torps on him. Don't think we're gonna get a great chance to. Bit of a waste of a booster then. Maybe I should have sent both for that Picardy. Wait, Picardy turning like that. Yeah, there we go. Now we're good. So, these guys are spotted for us. So now we should be able to smoke up and get some great damage into this Bismarck. There we go. Yeah, we got the torp hit. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. Probably we can't pen his upper belt. Is that why? Yeah, that's why. Okay, so we're hitting superstructure. Damage is a little bit less than I would like. That's okay. Maybe we aim for bow sections. Those we can pen for sure. Yeah, there we go. We'll get the decaps. Nice. Got the torp hit as well. Bismarck is very angled, so that's why I'm kind of holding off on this. As far as just spamming into the Picardy here. Our carrier is kind of spotting behind us nicely, so we don't actually have to worry too much about getting hydro gimmicked by the Bliss. Trying to hit that stern section because that's not saturated right now. Yeah, there we go. Now I'll go HE into Bismarck, although he's probably dead. To the torpedoes. We'll see. Maybe we can collect him, though. We do! Double strike! All right! Solid, solid, solid. Cleveland is going to be a problem, yeah? Yes, it definitely is going to be a problem. Do I have to fight him, though? I think I do. Not the best team in this one, but I think a great showing from Fenyang. Wow. They win in 5 minutes. I don't think it matters if I get this cap or not, actually. Oh, yeah, and our carrier goes down. That's really bad. Maybe I should have set a trap on the other side for Cleveland. I wasn't sure which way he would go. There you are. Do I have the pen? Please tell me I have the pen. Nope, I do not. That's bad. Drift it. Nice. We're going to have to eat this salvo. That's fine. Just kill him. Just kill him. Eat one and take him out. Or maybe 2, actually. Oh, drifted that one. Nice. Die, please. Like 1,000 damage. Okay, there we go. Okay. Did not do the best job of that one. That's okay. Get the D-fire up. We'll see what that does. Okay. Avoided the damage. Huge. Yeah, Charles full health. I don't think I can really do a whole lot against that. That's okay, though. Decent showing, I would say. With a bit more of a team, I think we get closer to winning this one. You see how plane spotting is such a problem, though? This is a great example of why minimap-only plane spotting would be a big, big improvement to the carrier versus surface ship interaction. The reason we died there so quickly in the endgame was that we were spotted by the carrier. The carrier actually didn't do damage to us. This is why carriers are busted even without doing any damage. We're not going to get too much into that whole pain point of mine today, but that's a great example. We did so much DD damage into this one purely off of our carrier spotting their DDs, right? And we died at the end purely off of their carrier spotting me. That spotting interaction is the massive, massive overpowered pain point. And should Wargaming implement minimap-only plane spotting to carriers like they do in World of Warships Legends, it is so much better. It doesn't fix everything about that interaction, but it fixes a big, big problem point with it and makes it a lot more fair, even if it's not completely balanced properly. It's a big, big step in the right direction. And Wargaming, please bring this to PC. I've heard it through the grapevine that the reason you don't do it on PC, but the reason you have done it, or maybe just it has been done on Legends, is that you're worried about mod makers putting cheats in that the carrier plane spotting would then be shown normally for some reason. Minimap only would then be converted through a mod to regular spotted somehow. I've heard that's the reason. It seems like a very silly reason considering Cyclone is minimap only spotting and we haven't seen any mods like that. And besides, if there was a mod, you could just ban that mod, right? Please, minimap only plane spotting would be a big, big deal. Anyways, moving swiftly along to our next battle here. Tier 9s, 12-kilometer radar to worry about here. A little bit scary. Notice also Tier 9 battleships are coming this way. So we're kind of overloading this side as a team. Enemy Akizuki spotted on the other side. Donskoy spotted on the other side. Huge for us. Huge, huge, huge. Enemy Valparaiso, though. Problem. Deep waters. Yes. So it is the Chungmu here. We knew that already. Very, very good. And we know where he is, right? That's the other nice thing is we know he's over here. So we have a nice island to push towards to prevent us from getting taking a lot of damage from the vast majority of the enemies down here. And we're pretty solid gunboat, so I'm okay with taking a fight if this Chungmu wants to. He's in the cap, and we're not spotted, so that means he's over on this side more. He's not on the island, because our proxy detect 2 kilometers would get him then. He's a little farther away. Deepwater torps from Chungmu are less... Yeah, there we go. So there he is. Proxy lit. So now we know where he is. Deepwater torps mean that we don't have to be that worried about the Chungmu torping us out if we were to reverse off the island. Those torpedoes were not deep waters, though. Whose could those be? San Diego, maybe? Our team is pushing hard, actually. So I think we can try. Yeah, here we go. 4 overpens. Wait. Okay, there we go. Come on, AP. Show me what you got. Oh, please. You're better than this. There we go. That's better. Come on. Too many overpens. Too many overpens. Nice. I was a little worried about San Diego popping out here. That's why I smoked. Didn't want to eat unnecessary damage if I didn't have to. And I'm okay with just chilling here broadside on, by the way, to the Chungmu. Again, at Deepwater Torps. We don't have to really be that worried about it. So, EP only. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It can perform quite well, but clearly the fuse threshold and fuse timing isn't short enough that we get those full pens like we would with a Daring, for example. I believe it's 0.01 fusing time on these shells, where Daring I think is 0.005, so it's like half the time. And I think that's why we see it be a little bit more overpen happy, even on something like a Chungmu, which is a small DD, but maybe not the smallest. You know, it's no Kagero or something like that. Okay, enemy Akizuki. Again, how is he spotted right now? Purely plane spotting. Oh, I'm overleading. The plane spotting, guys. I shouldn't keep harping on it. I know, I'm sorry. But it's a big deal, guys. It's a big deal. And having that change would be massive for the playability of destroyers. To avoid the Zhao shot. Nice. Wow, interesting. We did not get reset. That's very good. Donskoy radar, though, could be a problem. But we get the cap. That's good. So with Donskoy radar potentially being a problem, I want to use this island if he radars. Yeah. So he'll get his radar in, but we'll be able to get behind this island. We might take a hit through the trees there. Oh, he does clip us. Unfortunate. But that's okay, because there's not a whole lot down south for us to worry about right now. So radar's a problem, but nowhere near as big a problem. When you use positioning, you understand where the enemies can be coming from, what their strengths are, that kind of thing, and using the map to our advantage. I'm not sure what this Drake is doing. So we'll just torp for the Lion. And actually, maybe Drake turns back into these. That would be wild. I would take it if he's going to. Deepwater torps, man. Like, look, they're not spotted yet. Only now they're getting spotted. Yo, what's up, bro? Oh my goodness, that's so ridiculous. Oh, I'm spotted. Whoops. I'm dumb. This is gonna hurt. Oh no, it didn't. Nice. Okay, we got him. Now, those torps then got spotted for the Lion, who now won't eat them. But still, that's pretty cool. Good showing for deep waters. Well, we also had a good team in this one, of course, too. That helps a lot. So we didn't actually have to do that much damage. Go after the caps, help on the DDs, supplemental damage, torp from broadside, cross angles, that kind of thing. That's what we're looking for. Wow, that was a lot of damage. The shell velocity is also better than Akizuki as well. It's pretty nice. Oh, maybe too low. Getting the shatters. Aim up a little bit more. There we go. Now we got more damage. It's solid AP. It's good DD AP. It's just that against some of the destroyers, it's a little sad to get all the overpens and have the HE be so compromised as a countermeasure, I guess. That's all. But it's still quite solid. So, carrier double sub game is not what we would like to see. But we'll try and make it work. All right, we found the enemy DD. AP. Aim too high there. Harlem on us right away. Again, aim too high. Okay, lower? Yeah, there we go. There's the damage. There we go. There's the damage. Wheels are smoke. Team should keep them lit. Yeah, see, this is the advantage, having good smokes. Or any smokes at all does. Okay, those aren't for me. Now, can we get some AP claps into him still? We can. Nice. Okay, when they're somewhat angled, it's not as bad as, what do you call it? San Martin line, for example. It's not that bad for AP into DDs being over pens and then you have to catch them angled. But it's closer to it than I would like, I guess. We're leaving our smoke here because of those torpedoes. I don't want to inadvertently eat some of those. Play a little safer in this mid game. I pushed too much, pushed too aggressively. Though with an enemy sub here, it would be nice to take him out for our team. Dealing with subs is hard as a destroyer player. The only time you can really go rush an enemy submarine as a destroyer is this situation where the enemy team is so far away. But otherwise, you know, if the enemy team is playing in these kind of positions, we're pushing so close and there's no way for us to really disengage, like going underwater, especially if there's radars around. Maybe our smoke can help us, but you see how we get spotted? Now, we're not lit for very long here, fortunately, and this submarine will go down. But if the enemy team is even 10 kilometers away, if that's where the sub is playing, then we're out of luck. So you have to wait until the sub overcommits like this to really deal with them. Otherwise, you simply can't go do this in the early game. You just can't. Plane-based ASWs would be really, really, really nice to have on all ships. It would actually allow you to interact with the submarine without completely throwing your ship away a lot of the times as a DD. Now, I know what I said about pushing spawn, but our team is kind of doing it, and they don't really have a ton of crossfires right now because they're also pushing our spawn. So the problem with pushing spawn is if the enemy is up here pretty strong and they... and then they get help from the other side of the map, you get caught in a crossfire very quickly. Bounce. Bounce again. 2 full pens. All right. Fine enough. Might be a full turn away. Here we go. There we go. There's the 4 full pens. Nice. And now we have our smoke available to us so that the Massachusetts doesn't get too much damage into us. And he's not shooting us. Nice. It is a full turn away, though. Within secondary range. Oh, I mean, I did greed the damage control too early, but I was not expecting Massachusetts last secondary to light a fire. It's okay. It's AR buff. And now we'll see this AP get us some pretty good, decent damage. Okay damage. I'm trying to pinpoint the upper belt, but it's not really working. Superstructures, I guess. All right, let's see what the HE will do into him. Because the AP's not, not doing so hot. I think there might be some hidden values. They call it like Krupp or something like that, where on paper it looks pretty good. Pen angles, fuses, but maybe there's some of those hidden values that are kind of messing with us. Oh, the HE is not doing a whole lot either. We're kind of out of range though, too. Not hitting that superstructure. We were hitting his turret and his deck armor there. I definitely way overcommitted that last game, especially into a map that does not have island cover for me to really push up to. This one does a little bit more. We get some tier 9s in this one, some very strong tier 9 gunboats. Those are very, very good ones. So we'll have to be a little bit careful to start with until we know where they're at. Wargaming doesn't always spawn them opposite each other. So, you know, our tier 9 spawned over here. They might spawn the enemy tier 9 boats here. We have a lot of help, though. I'm not going to directly go into A for that reason. There's also a Balti radar, potentially. What is his plan? I'm not sure. Let's just send out a pair of torps. Maybe towards this island. Tokachi. So there's also an enemy div. Benson here. Kitakazi right there. Yikes. However, he won't keep us lit for too long. Don't think I'll stay lit. Yeah, nice. That's okay. A little sketchy, but I don't think we have to worry about his torps too much. Oh, wow. He's actually lit. By Eden Hydro, probably. Okay. Oh, it's going low? Now we're bouncing. Okay, bad aim. Bad aim on my part. Now bounces, full pens. Bounces, full pens. Okay, not the best opportunity for our armor piercing. But we will now reverse and get into the cap. We are kind of in front of a Richelieu and a Pommern, by the way. So if Akizuki comes out here, or Kitakazi comes out here and torps at them, we're right in line for those torpedoes. So we got to be very careful. Close one. Yeah, there's the smoke, and there's the Kitakazi right there. So that's where the torps are going to be coming from. Hey, we got him with the torp. That's really good. Very nice. I am just trying to get this cap, and then maybe go out wide to help on these cruisers. Crap. Do I have to give up the cap? I think I do. Nice torps. Wait, maybe I don't. Yeah, I do. Dang it. Try and help. Okay, he's down. Nice. Now we'll smoke up. Use the AP into the Minnesota. Looks like he's going to accelerate, though, so the torps aren't going to do a whole lot on that one. Good team over here. Maybe I played too passive, but we did get... we got 48k spotting in this one so far. Bit of a wasted smoke as well. It's okay. Now, do we push spawn, or do we head back to the middle? I think we probably want to head back to the middle, but maybe we can help on this Maya here with some AP. Getting him out would be nice. I know it's just a tier 7 cruiser, but would be nice to get him out. And our chip damage may help with that. Especially like a battleship salvo or two. Come on. Yeah, it seems at range, the shells get really light. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So we're still getting a lot of shatters in that. It is 100 mil AP, to be fair. To be fair to this ship. Unfortunately, we don't quite get him all the way. It's alright. Oh, nice. We get him lit again. Big. Try and finish him off. And then go after Minnesota. Come on! No, he's got to heal! He's got to heal, guys. Unfortunate. Okay, he gets away. Good surviving, Mr. Tier 7 Cruiser. Way to survive. Our team is kind of going down, though. Tricky battle. Okay, Pommern gets the Minnesota. That's excellent. We'll send some torps for the JB. We would like to get the resets, of course, here too. Secondary JB. Wow, okay. Now we'll see if he decides to greed the cap here or not. Maya is back. Okay. I thought he might hide behind the island for a bit longer, but that's okay. Good thing he spotted. Oh, maybe not. See, if John Bart stops in the cap there, that's kind of why I sent the second set of torps. Not quite so much lead. So we should get him with a torp here. There we go. Nice. We get the Maya. No, there's a gap. Let's make sure we avoid these torpedoes. Yep. Now I can use this smoke. And ideally we should. Just the Eden, actually. Pommern went down. So let's go dark, actually. Let's go dark. Enemy Mayhem is in the cap. So that is what's in B right now. Eden will get that cap. A close battle, guys. A very close battle right now. Love to see it. Let's send that way. Now, let's try and help on this Mayhem. Okay, he's going to smoke up. I want to use my concealment to my advantage, of course. Against the Mayhem and this Jean Bart as well. I'm going to try to play so that I'm behind the Jean Bart. So he'll have a harder time getting damage in on me. This is quite risky right now, actually, now that the Jean Bart has turned. Yeah, there's Mayhem. Unfortunately, our torps are deep waters, so I actually don't hit them. I'm going to turn my guns around. I want to be angled so the Jean Bart doesn't get a good hit into us when we start engaging the Mayhem. Which I think we'll do... Nope. Wait. Hold. I thought he was turning away. Hold on. Hold on. Patience. Alright, now we'll do it. Aim low. Get the full pens. Like so. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's JB shot. Gotta finish him. Come on. My aim is so bad. Nice. And now we smoke. Don't think he gets another shot into us. Balti's too far away for his radar. And now we push out of our smoke because we need to spot for our Eden. His guns are better than ours, so we want to spot for him. Oh wait, our Eden pushed out. Wow, that's bad. John Bart likely wants to get the cap. So that's what I torped for. Patience, guys, patience. This is a fun one. A lot of thinking involved in this one. Good, we landed torp. Big. We kind of have to kill them, don't we? This is a problem. Nice, Noostra's in. There's the JB shot. Nice. Okay, that's big. Now I have to figure out how to kill the Jean Bart. Gonna be interesting. I have a minute to do it. No, I have longer. I'll get in the cap. Noostra will also get in the cap. But I do have to kill him. And he might know that. So he's turning away. All right, here we go. 9,000 HP against secondary Jean Bart. So we're going to take some chip. Rudder's back up. Nice. Helps a lot. It's down again. Very kind of him to stay broadside on. Oh, that's bad. Overlead it, maybe? Ouch. Played it badly. Good, he blind fired. Big deal there. Now HE, because he's bow in, right? Gotta try it. Low damage though, wow. But we have IFHE, so we are actually doing a bit of damage. It's pretty accurate. Minute 30. Going bow in to avoid as much damage as possible. Please tell me he doesn't have a heal. 22 seconds until our smoke is out. Finally a fire. That's what IFHE will do. We get it. We get it, we get it, we get it. Wow, what a game. What a finisher, bro. Sorry I was a little quieter. Gotta think. We gotta be thinking. I should try to explain myself, but it's really hard to in some of these battles. That's a 1. No E for us. That's okay. That's okay. I don't know if we get him if I don't take IFHE there. I'm not saying we should be spamming HE, but there are times in battles where even improved pen angle AP is not enough. Cool, very good game. Let's comp our Nustra for staying alive. DDs win games, guys. Feels good. Feels good, man. So that is the Fenyang for today. Ship request, as always, comment down below whatever you want to see next time. Most upvoted is what I will be playing. I should have added that to the intro. Kind of forgot to say that, but maybe I'll add that in post. But that is going to do it. Pretty solid ship here. AP only. Feels a little awkward still. I won't say I'm the biggest fan of this ship, but it's a solid one. It is definitely a solid tier 8 destroyer. The Torps do some pretty good work when you get the opportunities for them. And AP, you know, even with Daring, I still am not a huge enjoyer of AP on Daring. Because again, it's not as consistent as HE, and I'm looking for that very consistent output. And here we have to rely on the AP because the HE is so bad. So for me, I'm a bit more of an Akizuki enjoyer than a Fenyang enjoyer. But if you do enjoy this ship, don't take that too personally. It's just a personal preference. It's just my preference, right? So it is what it is, right? So comment down below whatever you want to see next time. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.